Good evening, peoples. Right, well tonight it's just a little bit more information on signals and scopes and things and pretty pictures. And what I got tonight is basically data being read from an EMMC. But I'm trying to find the scope, see it somewhere. Oh, there we go. Right, so that's the EMMC, and what we'll try and do is show you what it looks like when you read it. This is being read in circuit, which basically means the chip's not been removed at all, it's being read in situ. So we're going to take you over to the scope. At the moment what you can see is the clock. Now most all memory will need some form of synchronization or a clock pulse for it to work. As the data is read through sequentially, the clock pulse is what keeps everything in time. At the moment it's just sitting there waiting for me to say read. What this has got 8 data ports, so we can actually read 8 bits at a time, but I'm only doing 4 because to be honest with you, unless you've got a chip that's absolutely humongous, it's not worth it. It'll read this pretty quick anyway. So what we've got, the top line is the clock, then the next line down will be the command, and then the next 4 lines will be data. I don't expect a lot of people will understand it, but it's just to show you basically that it is there. Data, and if it's corrupt, would be a reason why you can get a blue ring of death, you can get no end of problems. And I think servicing is just going a bit further now into the software as well. But anyway, let's get over to this. So what I'm going to do is start the data reading. So we're going to go into read, yes. So we are now actually reading. Let's have a little look, what can we got? So that's the data at the bottom, little left corner there is being read, as you can see there. And if I go back to the scope, you can see the data being read. Right, at the moment it looks a bit of a mash because it is. The thing is, for scopes, you can normally only synchronise on a fixed pulse, and because the data is all over the place, it can't stay synchronised to it. But what we do, I'm going to slow it down a bit. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to stick my face right into the mic. I'm going to slow it right down. First of all, right, at the moment, that mess, a lot of it's down to the camera as well. The top line is the clock, the second line down is the command. Trying to get it done a bit slower, and then the 4 white lines below that will be the data. Right, I'm going to take a shot, and let's see what we can do here. Right, there we go. Now that's what I've done there is actually frozen a slice in time. As I'm saying, now you can start to see things. The top red one is actually the clock. Now if I move down, I don't want to move the clock. Where's the cursor? Oh, I can't actually move it that easy. Hang on, bear with me. Let's move. There we go. Right. Right. There's your command pulse, which is the second line down the first pulse, and you can see all below that, all the leading edges and trailing edges will line up according to the sequence of the actual data being read. So that is the data. All those little squares are 1s and 0s. Like a double, the bigger square would be sort of 2 1s. So you got 1 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 0. That's just reading the top line. So time all that lot's sort of been read through, you end up with all your data, and that's what the code is, and it's basically retrieved and written to the chip. And what we're doing is just reading and having a look. Now if I shrink it down a bit and move on a bit, you probably won't see anything a great deal different to that, because it's just loads of data. But there you go, that's data in a pictorial form. Right, well there you go, a bit more useless information. But let's go back over to what we got here. Right, as you can see, it's not the tidiest of hookups, but let me just get that out of the way. Go over to there. Triggers, layers, there we go. Let's just pop that out of the way, and then I can actually focus. There you go, basically. The red wires are actually just connecting to the 4 data lines. Top one is the clock, next one down is command, one's ground, although I haven't used black. And then all the little grey probes are the oscilloscope. There's 16 digital channels, so we're just using 6. And the other parts you see that are out of place and not normally where they are. Not trying to say too much. One is a resistor across 2 pins, which actually is the reset on the SMC, and it's holding it low so nothing can actually start. And the other resistor, which is buried under the rat's nest of wires, is on the 1.8 volt rail. What it's doing, it's modifying it to push it up to 3 volt. Then that enables me to read the chip while it's still in circuit. And that's it. Okay, so thanks a lot guys. Hope it was of some interest. Catch you soon.